What's going on, everybody? The original Mako back with some more Gunfire Reborn content, and today we don't have a run for you guys. I did have a pretty good hell that I got yesterday. It wasn't crazier than the one. Well, I didn't even get to the third stage with it because, bandit retainers are broken. But my mic was messed up. So today we are going to be talking about movement speed in Gunfire Reborn and different scrolls and some other things. I haven't had a chance to test everything, but this is going to be like a basis for stuff. I'm probably going to get an Excel spreadsheet laid out where I do all my math and whatnot for this game. So I'm going to have how fast you can go with different scrolls. When I get a chance to test it, I'll have how slow you can go with different scrolls and effects. And then I'll probably start doing some damage calculations on there as well. So it'll just be a full spreadsheet of stuff. And once I get that more in detailed, I'll probably be linking that if you guys want to take a look at it. But yeah, today will be movement speed. But before we get started, I want to push one thing pretty hard. Please, 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 if you enjoy the content here, go check out, follow the Twitch channel. We have so much stuff coming up there. Within now and the end of the year, we could have 2 24-hour streams, one of which would be for charity. We're getting really, really close, like one away from 200 followers, and we have so much. Like, we're averaging, I think, 7-ish viewers right now, which I know isn't too crazy, but after last month averaging about 3 viewers, coming in, or in August averaging about 3, and then September averaging about 5, because early it was, but in the last like 15 days we've been averaging about 7 viewers. So go over there, check it out. It's really, really cool to see that grow. But in the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe here, and let me know what other type of content you guys want to see. So let's just go ahead and hop into this. And I'm going to be breaking down, telling you guys how I tested it and the conclusions I've made. So I'm going to break it down on the spreadsheet when I do this into short tests and long tests. So short test means it was 30 meters or less of testing. A long test means it was more than 30 meters, which does make a difference for some things, obviously, like a propulsion device. Obviously, with a short test, propulsion device and propulsion device plus, propulsion device plus advanced joggers doesn't make a difference because you're going to get there in 3 dashes anyway. But if it's a longer test, propulsion device plus advanced... Actually, hold on. I'm going to change that. I'm going to have a short test be anything under 50 and a long test be anything over 50 meters. I think I need to make it a little bit longer. So we'll do... My mic muted. So 50 meters will be the cutoff. What I did to test is I made sure I didn't have any movement scrolls on me, and I just tapped the W button really quick just to move forward. Every time I tapped it, I counted that as 1 meter, made sure there was a testing area I could go through, and then I did my tests, pulled out my stopwatch, timed some stuff, and made sure to do it like 2 or 3 times to get a correct estimate. And so we're going to be starting with our basis. No extra movement speed, just no dash, nothing, just walking forward. The distance I tested this was at 25 meters, and it took me 3.46 seconds, coming to about 7.225 meters per second. You're walking on average. Obviously, I don't know if 1 step forward equates to a meter. Probably not, but it was the easiest way to test this. Next thing is with your normal dash. With just a normal dash, 25 meters was the distance I tested. The time was 2.65 seconds, which equated to about 9.434 meters per second. So about a 2 meter per second increase with your dash in a short distance. With propulsion device at 25 meters, the time it took was 1.51 seconds, which makes a huge jump to about 16.556 meters per second. Once again, that's very, very fast, but that also means, like, on a longer test, that's going to be slower because your dash is going to need a little bit of time to cool down, but still a very, very quick increase. So propulsion device here, dash skill has 3 charges, which you can't see because my webcam's in the way, so we're just going to bop and bop. So yeah, and then the next one I got a chance to test was advanced joggers. 50% dash cooldown. This was without propulsion device. And I did this one from 30 meters. And it actually only took me 1.80 seconds, which came to meters per second time of about 16.667 meters per second. So advanced joggers were actually really, really good in terms of improving your movement speed. The next one was abnormal speed. And when I got abnormal speed, I did a distance of about 30 meters. And it took me 2.18 seconds, coming to a time of 13.761 meters per second. And this was obviously at 100% armor. So I had 30% extra movement speed is what this was. Next was the abnormal speed plus a dash with just normal dash cooldown. And this I did for 30 meters, and its time was 1.53 seconds, which is damn near 20 meters per second. It's 19.608 meters per second. So very, very fast with abnormal speed plus the dash. Next was Ostrich Rider, which is just plus 60% movement speed, but you cannot dash. Ostrich Rider, when I got this scroll, the testing area I had to do a test in was a little bit weird, but it was 43 meters that I did the test, and it took me 2.88 seconds to go 43 meters, which came to about 14.931 meters per second, so fairly fast. I think with like propulsion device and advanced joggers, which were a little bit faster, I think when I do the longer test for them, they will be slower than Ostrich Rider in the long run. But 14.931 for Ostrich Rider was very quick. And then I had Ostrich Rider at the same time that I had abnormal speed, so I got a chance to put them together. And I went 43 meters and got 2.35 seconds, which was about 18.298 meters per second. So still not quite as fast as the abnormal speed plus dash combo, but very, very fast is how you'd be moving with that. And the last one I got a chance to test thus far was Strategic Advantage, which is plus 40% movement speed for 3 seconds after using dash. So I just dashed and then walked. This one was 34 meters, and it took 2.75 seconds, which was about 12.364 meters per second. So that one, honestly, I thought was going to be a little bit quicker, but I did it about 3 or 4 times and got all around the same thing. So I think that was pretty accurate. Maybe in the long run, it's better because or maybe with propulsion device or something. There's a lot of new ways you could stack this. So the main one I didn't get a chance to test, but on my sheet I will have this listed because it just gives a plus 20% to your movement speed for 3 seconds. So if you have Ostrich Rider and then you proc that, you're going to be going 80% faster. If you have Ostrich Rider and a full abnormal speed, then you proc Decay Driver, you're going to be going 110% faster, which is actually crazy. So there's a lot of other things. There's also some upgrades, some ascensions, some stuff like that can affect movement speed. And there's also obviously the opposite, which is slowing. So things like Heavy Shield or the Cursed Scroll, which is minus 10% movement speed, and then Decay effect, obviously. So there's a lot of ways to go slower, which are going to be a little bit harder to test, but I will be testing them. And hopefully I can test a lot of these movement scrolls thrown together. I wanted to wait until I had more, but obviously with Gunfire Reborn runs, you can't pick which scrolls you have for the run. So I've tested it when I've gotten a chance, and I just wanted to get this out as like a baseline, and then I'll be updating it and keeping you guys updated on any new stuff that I find. It's going to be a lot of fun to test all this stuff when I get it. And then obviously if you just want to take a quick look, all of the tests were done on the same character, which was Xingyan, who has 5.5 movement speed, which is the highest base movement speed. So just as your reference point, every test has been done on Xingyan, and every test in the future will be done on Xingyan to make it even and fair. So yeah, that was a little dive into movement speed. So if we just want to break it down by the fastest, abnormal speed in our dash was the fastest, and then ostrich rider and abnormal speed, and then advanced joggers, propulsion device, just ostrich rider, and then strategic advantage, normal dash, and nothing extra. So abnormal speed seems to be the key factor in just about everything we have that has the highest speed totals. But I'll be interested to do some longer tests with it and see if that holds up in the court of law. But yeah, this is going to be a fun thing to do. I'll start breaking down like some weapon damage and effects and stuff like that here in the future as well. So you're going to want to be sticking around for that. But in the meantime, thank you everybody for watching. Like I said, check the links in the description. Please, please, please go follow that Twitch and maybe the Discord, because if you go to the Discord, you'll know when I go live. And if you follow Twitch, turn on notifications, try to make it out to a stream. We have a lot of fun, and we have a lot of really, really, really cool stuff we're going to be doing over there. So you're not going to want to miss it. So thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next video. I love your faces. I'll see you guys then.